Hey guys, before the video starts I want to let you know you should like the video, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel, as well click the notification bell to be notified when I upload. Anyways, enjoy the video. Salutations everyone, Taurus here, and today we're going to be making a new versus video. But today's topic is on Team Taka from the 5 Kage Summit arc versus the Hidden Leaf Village. Now specifically, we're taking a look at a hypothetical matchup if the 5 Kage Summit version of Team Taka was in pain position to raid Konoha. Now, there will be two stages to this fight. The first being, can Team Taka fight the Hidden Leaf and gather the same information on Naruto as Pain did, and the second stage is then, after that, can Team Taka fight and defeat Sage Naruto. Now to preface this, the Leaf will not have Team 10 or the Hyuga clan, as they are absent during the Pain invasion, so they'll be absent here. So first, let's get the Team Taka scaling by starting off with their leader, Sasuke Uchiha. Now, Sasuke during the 5 Kage Summit is very strong. One of his more impressive feats is being able to fight and kill Danzo, not just once, but 11 times. He then went on to fight Kakashi and then even clashed with Naruto. To say he has impressive stamina is an understatement. Sasuke actually had to run a fucking gauntlet. This would scale him both above Danzo and Kakashi, as he put Kakashi in the back for almost the entire fight, even forcing him to use Kamui to survive. And for Danzo, I shouldn't need to explain why he scales above Danzo, as he killed him 11 times. But it's not just Sasuke's greatest feat, oh no. His greatest feat is being able to fight the Raikage here. Now, during his fight with the Raikage, Sasuke is seen being able to react to and even somewhat outpace a suppressed Lightning Cloak Raikage. Why do I bring this up? Well, this same Raikage went on to fight KCM1 Naruto and even outpace him for the majority of their skirmish. Now, to those who say Naruto was faster, I do agree, he was in fact faster. However, this does not disregard the fact that the Raikage was able to stop Naruto from passing for a good while, meaning he should be somewhat relative to this slightly suppressed KCM1 Naruto. Now, you can argue Naruto by this time should be much stronger because of all the training he's gone through, but if you don't, Naruto should still scale to 5 Kage Summit Naruto regardless. Now, as for his strength feat, Sasuke is able to pierce the Raikage's Lightning Cloak, so that's pretty impressive, as the same Raikage who showed being able to consistently overpower KCM1 Naruto. Now real quick, I do want to say, for those who think the Raikage got stronger here, I want you to prove to me he got any meaningful increases in strength between the 5 Kage Summit and when he fought KCM1 Naruto. So while you do that, let's go over Sasuke's subordinates, Team Taka. Now, in this breakdown, we will mainly be going over Jugo and Suigetsu, as Kadin is not really an offensive combatant in Team Taka, mostly running support and healing people. So let's talk about Jugo and Suigetsu. So first we need to talk about how Jugo and Suigetsu scale each other. Now, when they first meet, we saw that Suigetsu and partially transformed Jugo seem to be pretty relative to each other. That means we can take feats that either or use and applies to the other. So let's then first talk about Berserk Jugo. Now, Berserk Jugo has a crazy speed feat. He's able to react to the same Raikage that Sasuke reacted to, blocking a point-blank range attack from the Raikage, meaning in his Berserk state he should be relative in speed to the Raikage. But now let's talk about Suigetsu. Now Suigetsu has a very good feat in the 5 Kage Summit, as we see him fighting against Darui, one of the Raikage's aides. Now this is impressive, as we see Darui is able to fight the Kinkaku brothers. The reason why this is so impressive is, according to Shikamaru, they were able to mess up the second Hokage, which implies they would do significant damage to him. Not only this, but Darui is able to react and evade a version 2 Kinkaku. It is very safe to say that Team Taka are not a bunch of slouches, and that's not even getting into Suigetsu's giant water state, which will be able to do battle with the 8 Tails Bee, or Sasuke's Susanoo. But we stayed on Team Taka a bit too long. Let's actually see how they do against the Hidden Leaf Village here. Now, when it actually comes to the fighting of the Hidden Leaf Village, I believe Team Taka would find great success. In fact, you could argue they would find even more success than Pain did. However, let me explain why. Now, when it comes to Sasuke, there is nobody in Konoha at this point who could beat Sasuke. If you want to lowball Sasuke and says he scales the Sage Naruto in the 5 Kage Summit, there is no one in the Leaf who is that strong. Even Kakashi doesn't come even close to that strong at this time. Now, while you might be able to argue they could jump him, which they couldn't, but I'll explain why in a bit, you still have to deal with the rest of Team Taka, who Jugo and Suigetsu scale to Darui, who is pretty much has insane speed feats in the war, far above anyone else here. But let me explain why Sasuke getting jumped is not a problem. Should the situation get bad enough, everyone forgets Sasuke has Kirin, and for those saying he couldn't use it on a cloudy or non-rainy day, let me remind you, it was heavily implied when he first met Naruto, he was about to nuke them with Kirin. There were no clouds in sight, and in the anime, Sasuke was able to use it on 6 past Naruto with no clouds, so I think it's heavily implied he can use it without a cloudy day, which means Sasuke just can nuke Konoha if he truly wants to. As well, he can use Sharingan Genjutsu to get information on people, so it's fairly easy to say they passed this section. So now it's time to see how Team Taka fights against Sage and Naruto. Now this fight really depends on how you scale Sasuke. If you believe that Naruto got stronger between the time he fought Pain and we see him against the Raikage, then Sasuke wins without contention here. And for those saying the Giant Toads could help, I'm of the opinion that Soigetsu and Jugo should be able to deal with them. However, if you believe that Naruto's base didn't get any stronger, then this is a much more interesting fight. However, I'm still leaning towards Sasuke for one major reason. Naruto can only stay in his Sage Mode for 5 minutes. Once his Sage Mode runs out, Naruto gets Speed Blitz and one-tapped by Sasuke. Even if you want to argue he can summon clones to rejuvenate his Sage Mode, he may not have enough time for Ma or Pa to summon them, as Sasuke would just be on top of him. But let's hypothetically say Naruto's able to re-enter Sage Mode. Well then he's getting jumped by the entirety of Team Taka, and he's probably going to lose that fight. But again, that's just my opinion. If you have your own thoughts, leave them in the comment section below. Until next time, good luck in your power scaling endeavors.